lost and I know where to go now. I don't really have a place to call my home now. Everybody hating on a physical now. Why do everybody make me feel alone? Like I'm trying lost and I know where to go now. I don't really have a place to.
Hi guys. I just wanted to say this. On the 18th on my birthday, I'm gonna live stream on my birthday. I'm gonna live stream live after on my birthday. I'm not gonna do a what if, and I'm doing a new what if. What if Naruto was Jeff the Killer? That's gonna be my new what if, my own what if. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do on my birthday. All right, thank you guys, and let's continue with the what if. Where's your clothes, Gray? Connor said, staring at Gray as he began to jump again. Natsu finally got up from Lucy, allowing her to get up, walking over to Naruto and Lizana. But you were the one who was provoking me, you dirty smelling ball. Natsu insulted, glaring comedy at Gray. Naruto did palm as they childish. Oh yeah, what exactly did I do to provoke you? The fire clown. Gray shot back, returning the glare. You pervert flasher. Natsu shouted, pinky hair, punk. Gray shouted back again. Lame insult, Gray. Lucy said, ah, don't bother, Naruto said. Finish up his ramen. Yeah. They start at running out of everyone. Also start to laugh as their silly little arguments. Lucy couldn't help but laugh herself as well as Naruto, but it was cut off short when Lucy stormed back into the guild hall, opened the front doors frantically. We've got bad news, Lucky shouted. That must be Erza-chan, Naruto thought happily, but everyone seems to be terrified. It's Erza. She's on her way here, Loki warned as everyone started to freak out. Even Natsu and Gray stopped their little fight. Both faces looked frightened. Wow. Just the mention of Erza and the whole place freaks out, Lucy said. Well, she is the strongest female wizard we have in the fairy tale. More than a instant, Mira said. Naruto coughed. Oh, come on, you guys are just overreacting, he said. Naruto-kun, you're not afraid of Erza at all? Lucy asked. No, Naruto-kun is actually scarier than Erza. Well, only when he's mad, Mira said. Naruto nodded. Wow, Lucy said in awe. Loud footsteps could heard through the guilds. That God be her, Loki said nervously. That sounds like her footsteps, Wakaba said. Geez, from the reaction, you like she's some kind of demon or something. I'm scared, so scared, Lucy said. Ursa-chan, isn't that scary once you get to know her? Naruto said. Finally, Urza walked in carrying a massive claw, possibly taken from a monster she had slain. Lucy stares as she stood closely to Naruto's, clinging on to his arm again. Urza carefully set down the claw down. I have returned. Where's his master, Makarov? She asked. Wow, she's pretty, Lucy said. Oh yeah, Urza-chan. Welcome back, Naruto smiled. Wow, Naruto-kun reaction is totally different from everyone else. He is totally calm and casual, while everyone is scared of her mind. Lucy thought. Urza blushed slightly. Thankfully, no one noticed, not even Naruto. Hey, Naruto-kun. Now, where is the master? She asked again. The master is at a conference right now, Mira answered. Naruto nodded. I see. Urza said. So, what the humongous thing you got there? Max asked. Erza looked over. It's from an honor of a monster that I defeated. The locals were thankful. They decorated it and gave it to me as a souvenir. Do you have a problem with it? Erza asked. No, not at all. He replied frantically. I heard she heard about what happened to Huckabee. Kana informed as Makarov, you think so? Oh man, I'm so a goner. Markov mumbled. She's not like anything I imagine, Lucy said. Naruto chuckled. Erza looked over to her fellow guild members. Now, listen up, Erza demanded, immediately catching everyone's attention. But Naruto still remained unfazed. While I was on the road, I heard few things. Words in fairy tale has been causing nothing but trouble as of late. Master Makarov may not care, but I most certainly do. Kana, you need to start controlling your drinking habits, Urza ordered. Kana stopped in the middle of her drinking. Verge, please, take dancing outside, Wakaba. Get rid of your filthy habits. Nab, I suspect I would find you in the odd in the front of the quest board. Just pick a job. Markov. Ursa called out. Stop, but Markov began to tense up. Ursa just gave him a blank stare. Please just say something, Markov said. Ursa sighed. I don't know even where to begin with you. You cause so much trouble I have almost given up, Ursa sighed. She really tearing into everyone, Lucy mumbled quietly. It's like she taking over, Lucy said. Naruto chuckled. That's Erza for ya. Naruto said. I happy agreed. Even if she's kind and bossy, she's still saner than everyone else. Here, I don't understand why everyone is so afraid of her, Lucy wondered. Yeah, me too, Naruto agreed. Are Natsu and Gray here? Erza asked. I, Happy replied. Over the Erza-chan, Naruto said, pointing over to the two. The two stood there, panting, two best friends. Oh, hey there, Erza. We're just hanging out like good friends tend to do, Ray said. Aye, Natsu said. Why is Natsu talking like Happy? Lucy said frantically. Naruto sighed. That's great. I'm quite pleased to see the two of you getting along so well. However, it's only natural for even the best friends to lock arms once in a while, Erza said. I don't know if we're the best friends, Gray didn't. I, Natsu, only said what gotten into Natsu, Lucy asked. He is scared. A few years ago, he challenged Erza to a fight. Naruto answered, Yep. Oh boy, did he get it? Lucy and Lizana added, Yep. Erza beat him up pretty bad, Mira said. That was stupid of him, Lucy blurred. After that, she found Gray walking around naked, so she detected beating him up too, Moorcroft added. And let not forget, she beat up Loki for trying to hit on her. He totally deserved it though, Kana said. Yeah, can't say I can blame her, Lucy agreed. Naruto chuckled. Not so Gray, I need you two to do me a favor. And Naruto-kun, you too, Ursa said, catching the three boys' attention. While traveling, I overheard something that has me worried. Normally, I would consult this to the master before acting, but he is not here, and this and the utmost urgency. The two of you are the strongest wizards here, and Naruto, you are the most powerful ninja. Your power still sworn in mysteries. I could really use your guys' help, Urza said. Everyone was shocked that the three boys looked at each other. Did just happen? Loki said in disbelief. Well, meet up me in the train station tomorrow morning, Urza said. Right? Naruto said. Me and Natsu, Gray, thought on the same team. Natsu thought Erza, Natsu, Gray, and adding Naruto-kun, them working together. I never thought I saw the day coming. This could be the most powerful team Fairytale has ever seen, Mira said as the 14 stood. Ugh, I hate it. Team up with you was the worst idea I ever had to do. No, absolutely no problems with Whiskers, but not you, Natsu shouted angrily. glaring calm at Gray. Yeah, tell me about it. Erza had made a huge mistake asking you to come along. She should have just asked me and Whiskers to come, and not you, Grace shouted back. Fine then, why don't you just take care of yourself? I don't want to go anywhere with you, Natsu shouted. Sounds good to me. Then I'll get to watch her beat you senseless. Oh, and add Whiskers too, Gray shouted back again. While Lucy and Happy sat down on the bench from far, depending at their silly fights. Oh, where are you, Naruto-kun? Don't leave me here alone with three morons, Lucy said. Let's just sit there and pretend like we don't know them, Lucy suggested. What makes you decide to come with us? Happy asked. Mira asked me to tag along, Lucy answered. Flashback. Naruto-kun can surely keep Natsu and Gray behave, but those two are gonna be each other on their throat whenever Erza and Naruto aren't looking. So what you be there to stop them, okay? Mira said. Who me? Lucy shouted. Flashback ended. You aren't doing a very good job, Happy mumbled through his fish. There's hopeless. Lucy replied, Sorry, I'm late. Have you been waiting long? Erza's voice said. No, not really, Lucy replied. She looked over to where Erza's voice come from, and immediately her jaw dropped to the floor. There was Erza standing in front of the pile of luggage. Whoa, look at that luggage, Happy said. All of those belongs to you, Lucy shouted. It's time to go, buddies, Gray said as he and Natsu danced happily. Natsu replied, Listen, to one happy is enough, Lucy shouted, but then noticed that she didn't see her other follow blonde anywhere. Where the heck is Naruto-kun? He better have not left me here with these morons. Lucy pouted. Good. It's really making me happy to see you getting along. And what is your name? I believe I saw you at the guild yesterday. I guess Naruto-kun, not the only blonde in Fairy Tale now. Erza joked. My name is Lucy, and I joined Fairy Tale. Mira and Naruto wanted me to come along so we can learn a few things. I hope that's okay with you, Lucy said. That the more the merrier, Erza replied, speaking the blonde. Where the hell is Naruto-kun? Erza wondered. I'm Erza, waiting. You're the girls I'm heard about. I was told you defeated mercenaries, guerrillas, using your pinky finger, Erza said. Huh? Lucy said, it would be a great to have you as a wizard like you on the board. Thanks for your help. Erza, thanks. Looking back to check at Natsu and Gray. Oh no, it's my pleasure, Lucy said nervously. Hey Erza, I'll come with you, but only on one condition. Natsu said, Shut up, Gray said. Oh, then let's hear it, Erza said. I want a rematch when we get back to Fairy Tale, and I also want to fight Whiskers too, Natsu said, holding his fist up. Lucy gasped in shock. What's wrong with you? You got some kind of a death wish? Gray shouted. I'm a lot stronger than I was last time. This time I'll be different, 'cause I'm gonna beat them both, Natsu said confidently. Ursa smirked. Yes, I can tell you've improved as though whether or not you can beat Naruto-kun or me. I suppose we'll have to see. I accept your challenge. I'm sure Naruto-kun would too, Ursa said. Oh yeah, I'm fired up, Natsu said excitedly. Yeah, speaking of which, where the hell is Whiskers? He is very late. I would thought someone like him would be the first one here. Grace said, yeah. The rest replied, so Erza, Lucy said, yeah, Lucy. Erza replied, is it true that Naruto-kun can be scarier than you? Lucy asked, yes, and even I admit the power skills